All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this year's edition of From Gold Coast to Ghana by the Choir GH. And I have with me here a very noble man. In fact, he's a very noble man, and his name is also noble. Mr. Nobote,
Yes, sir.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome to this year's edition of From Gold Coast to Ghana.
Thank you.
Yes, and we are excited to have you on our show today.
Yes.
You let me begin from you. The Choir GH every year brings us Gold Coast to Ghana. Let me ask you this question: why Gold Coast to Ghana?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. Yes, Gold Coast to Ghana. We can all remember that our forefathers were able to win independence for us out of patriotism, and the way they were patriotic to the country. That is how they were able to come together and then win independence for Ghana. So Gold Coast to Ghana, we always want to use this opportunity to let Ghanaians know that being a Ghanaian, you need to be patriotic. You need to be patriotic to your country, Ghana. That is why the Choir GH have this opportunity to remind our young guys that we always need to be patriotic, have the heart for country Ghana, yes, so that we can have development.
All right. Let me ask you this question: you travel all over Ghana and in the world. I mean, you travel every time, and you've seen many places. Your experience and all that has been a very good one. Let me ask you: when you travel around Ghana and you see how Ghana is, and compare it to Ghana then, do you think that we have made progress or we are retrogressing as a nation with your experience?
Well, with my experience, I will not say we are retrogressing. We are making progress, just that the progress is not fast. We are making progress in a slow pace, because I remember last 2 years I went to Singapore, and the history that I heard from Singapore, Ghana and Singapore got independent the same year, and Singapore is far developed than Ghana. That doesn't mean that we are not developing. We are developing, but it's in the slow pace.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what it means is that as you travel around your experience, you know that yes, we are making progress as a country,
Yes,
but it is in a slow pace.
exactly.
All right. Then let me ask you, what are some of the things that we can do as Ghanaians, especially as young ones? What can we do, to help our nation develop?
Yes, we need to take the country Ghana at heart. We also need to understand that nobody is going to develop the country for us.
So now let me take you on. I mean, if your first point that you made, that you need to take Ghana at heart. Taking Ghana at heart, what does it mean?
Taking Ghana at heart means that whatever job or whatever work that has been assigned to you to do, you need to do it out of your heart. Take it at the work being your own, and then do it out of your heart, and then that will make people know that you are patriotic.
Okay, so what do you want to say is that if you are a teacher, you need to teach with all diligence.
Yes.
If you are a driver, you need to drive with all diligence.
Exactly.
If you are a doctor, if you are a farmer, or whatever that you do it, with all your heart.
Yes.
And with all your mind.
Yes.
And with all your might as well.
Exactly.
All right. Then what again?
And you see, we always look at the benefit that we get from whatever work we are doing, instead of focusing on the work that we are supposed to do and deliver a good work. Sometimes if you talk about a teacher will also say that my salary is minute, my salary is small, so why should I kill myself? But being a patriotic, no matter how small your salary or your earning or your earnings are, you need to be able to work hard for us to be able to develop the country Ghana. So that if the country develops and we get to the stage that we are supposed to get to, that is when we'll be able to, get the salary or the earnings that we're supposed to get.
Yes, you've made a very important point, and I think that we need to get a bit further on that point. That is that people think that they want to get whatever that they need to get now,
Yes,
instead of looking into the future. And I think that is what has brought in all these galamsey and that thing because I want to make money now.
Yes.
I will not wait for Ghana to be, we are 69. I will not wait for Ghana to be, let's say, 75, 89 before I get my share. I need to get my share now. And I think that is a point. That is a very important point, right?
Yes.
We need to look at
future. Yes, we need to look at the future.
Because the people who are now developing, who are now destroying our water bodies and all that, now they are thinking of themselves now
Today, yes.
instead of Ghana in the nearest future or in the future that is ahead of us.
Exactly.
And that is a very good point that you raised. And so I think that your last words for us as Ghanaians.
Yes, my last words are that as Ghanaians, we need to dedicate ourselves fully for the development of the country. We need to dedicate ourselves fully for the development of the country. And we also need to take the country at heart, as I said earlier. Whatever work, whatever assignment that has been given to us, we need to work hard and then be able to achieve whatever we are supposed to achieve out of it.
Okay,
it's very important.
That's a very good point raised. Thank you so much, Mr. Nobote, for coming to our show, Gold Coast to Ghana 2026 edition. We are glad that you shared your experience with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the show, and we want to say that stay tuned to us, and we want to continue. The next, we are going to have two people with us from the YGH. Yes, we're going to have Mr. Richard Eduse with us, and Mr. Michael with us as well, and they are going to tell us. This time around, we are not going to focus on Ghana. We've talked more about Ghana. This time around, we're going to focus on the YGH. So all our fans who are watching us live, we want to say this is the time that we want to talk about the choir itself. So continue to be with us. So now let me turn and welcome. So when it comes to the choir, anytime that you mount a show, your selection of music has been excellent. How do you guys come up? I hope you are part of the music team, right? And you even have a music team. You tell us about it and you tell us how you do it.
Sure. I'll start from when I joined. All right. That was the most amazing part I saw with the part that though we have current music directors, we have plenty members who are able to read the score.
So they are musically inclined.
Musically inclined people, plenty in the past. So when it comes to selection of music, whether you are in or out, we include everyone because music is not found in one person's head. All right. Yeah. So we all collaborate our songs. We look through if publishing them out will be better. Then we also submit to the heads of us in the management to also look through. If everything is all right, then we start rehearsing.
Wow, that's a huge process.
Yeah.
But you are able to do it every year. Now let me come back to Mr. Richard. So, I mean, selection of all these music, and then you learn them. You go for rehearsals. How difficult is it? Learning these songs and going for rehearsals. I think you are in charge of whoever, so you're able to tell us.
It is very stressful, let me say. Most of our members are students.
Okay.
Few of us are working. And they coming for rehearsal becomes a burden for some of us.
Right.
You have to cater for their transportation, even sometimes what they eat. Get to see that they are home on time and safe. At rehearsals, you have to make sure they comport themselves. Most of them are youth.
Mm-hmm.
Until you're grown near the other doors. So when you are
and that makes it more human, right?
That is one thing about the choir.
Mm-hmm.
We all come back. Then we stay. We will learn the songs. And the most of them being the youth now. At times where they are, and difficult to cry, but we find means to bring them together to learn the songs. But in learning the songs, they are very sharp. I've been with several groups, but let me say, with the choir, they are good. Let me say that. I'm not boasting of anything, but they are good.
All right.
When you teach them songs,
they are able to catch it
very fast.
Yeah. And also perform the song as
for
it
performance.
Was. Yeah. What are these some of your exciting moments when you joined? I mean, you have been in the choir from its inception, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and you have grown with the choir up to this time. So I want to ask you, what have been your exciting moments since you joined the choir? Then we would ask the same question also to Michael.
Exciting moment. Can I say 3?
Oh, sure.
The first one is there was a lady with the squad, Delia.
Okay.
I think she's in Canada now. At the point she brought Sobolo to rehearsals. It was an all-night rehearsal. And now she got this Sobolo.
Okay.
The lady who was quite afraid of me, I saw them.
Okay.
Otiati Delia when Delia so be jai kwa. Na grow na NGO. The second one was we had a trip to Accra from Kumasi with Lab.
Okay.
It was fantastic.
Okay.
And the third one, a recent trip we had to Ho. It was also an exciting night. The whole thing is when we move from one region to the other,
a new euphoria.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my unit also have cultural party. I'll urge the executives and need to come.
All right. Okay, executives, this one is over to you. They are saying that you won't form to kind of be. And this is like, Michael, just give us one of your exciting moments.
Wow. You're making me miss some people. Yeah, especially my principal for this time I came to meet.
Okay.
Shimon Jam.
Okay.
And also senior Patin.
Okay.
Senior Rex. I know those because the very point where I always get excited is when I'm trained. Coming to the choir, anytime there is a new song, they just push me. Master, you have 30 minutes. Learn and come and play. And also there is that guidance from the choir members. You play and they'll tell you, Master, you're money and get the body. It's one of them. Yeah, then that kind of motivation pushes me. So always when I'm by the road, I'm home, I'm doing anything, I want to prepare myself for any emergency.
All right, because you can be called to come and do anything for the fire,
and that is very exciting.
All right, now let's come back to Mr. Vice President. What has been the major projects that you were able to do in 2025? And let's see if we can talk about any project ahead this year.
2025, let me say it was a comeback for the choir.
Okay.
COVID and other things, yet to that. But 2025, we came out fully. And I think we had 2 major events in the year. The first was we went to Ho. Yeah, major event here, we went to Ho. And for Ho event, we also visited the Ho central prisons, of which by God's grace, we were able to donate a corn meal for them.
Yes, I heard that you are even donated a whole corn meal to the people of the prisons in Ho to help them, in the activities.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very big project. And I want to say kudos to all of you and all the people who contributed to help the choir do that. I think that deserves an applause. My idea. I mean, it's a big project that the choir that you did, and I think that you guys deserve an applause for that. I mean, you guys deserve an applause, and I think
we even hope to do more every year.
Okay, so let's talk. This year, is there any present project? Because the choir present project has been your major project, right?
Yeah.
And then let's see. This year,
This year we have
any
plans for
like
that. But the venue is wow, yeah.
Okay.
Mostly when we're about to do camp praise, like that is the charity work we do before the camp praise.
Okay.
So every year we have praising the station. So we do that, then we do camp praise.
All right. Okay. All right. So we would like to say a very big welcome. Thank you to you for coming to help us in this show. And we would have some discussion with the head of production. But before that, we would like to do one or two songs, and then we would like to do Oman Ghana Beye and Shagana. And after these, we have an interview with the head of productions. So stay tuned and enjoy the show.
Oman yibe
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome back to this year's edition of From Gold Coast to Ghana by the Choir GH. And then, as we have been listening to very good music and being following the discussion about Ghana and at the choir as well. This time around, I have a very wonderful gentleman with me. He's a doctor. He's a macho man. He's a businessman. He's also the pressure man of the choir. And you love him. You love him. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome Dr. Dennis Baby. Doctor, you're welcome.
Thank you, Senior.
I mean, whenever we meet, I mean, we have a way of doing our things, and then we would like to say that you are welcome to From Boko to Ghana 2026 edition. Let me start from you. What do you do in the choir? What is your portfolio?
Okay. To start, thank you for the opportunity. I think I do a lot in the choir. As we heard from our vice president saying that the vice president I think okay, let me start from the top. I'm the administrative secretary.
Okay.
And I'm also the PRO of the choir. And I'm also the production head as I am sitting here. So Edumane Bloss.
Baby,
Anything I'm the pressure seems.
and ladies and gentlemen, this guy can give you pressure like something. Yes. Let me ask you your first question. Currently, how many are you at the choir? How many members do you have?
Okay, God being so good. This year when we started, we've done some recruitment and we've had 68 members.
Okay.
As those playing and singing, the singing body. And in addition to that, we have some Beniphobia like you and some others. So we amount to 72 in number.
Wow.
So as it stands now, the choir we are 72.
72. That's a huge number.
Yeah, that's very huge.
And are you able to take all these people to places to go and perform?
Yeah, it has been a challenge. We just had the number 72 right now. But I think the previous year we were around 55.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a challenge. I think when we were going to go, we had to hire 2 buses and it was a whole lot. But for that, managing another 20 plus, making it 70, it's going to be a huge task. And we pray that God will help us.
Oh yes, I think you guys have begun so well. You began so well, and you are doing great. So, how many ladies, how many gents? Can you tell us that?
Okay, that one I think I have to calculate, but the gents are more than the ladies.
Oh, okay. I thought probably in every single group you have more ladies than.
No,
but for the party you have more gents than.
Yes.
Okay.
Surprisingly, this year we have 21 sopranos.
Okay.
And then we have 15 altos.
Okay.
Then we have 16 tenors.
Okay.
Then we have 14 bass.
So it means that the sopranos are more.
Yes, the sopranos. Okay. When you look at the parts, the sopranos are more. But when you accumulate them, the gents are more than the bass.
Okay. Now let me ask you: are you admitting new members? Or it is over for everybody who wants to join? Maybe somebody is listening to us and they want to join us. Is it over? Can the person come?
Currently, unfortunately, we are done with admission.
Okay.
So, and after some time, we will announce it on our social media platforms.
Okay, so the vice president told us that if you look at the trajectory of members, many of them are students.
Yes.
And how do you cope? I mean, they will go back to school, and I mean, most of them are university students, right?
Yes.
And they go to school, their various universities. So how do you get them, to rehearse and perform?
Oh, yes.
Because anytime that we see you performing, we see your numbers.
Yes.
How do you do it?
Yes, I think it's a miracle. Yes. Secondly, I think fortunately for us, we have members who can read the score, as our principal organist said. We have a lot that we sing the song. Some too, we record it during rehearsals, the parts that we send it to them and they learn it. So by the time they are with us, they've learned all the songs. So they just come and just rehearse with us with the dynamics and everything.
Fantastic. I mean, one of the things that makes a group great is the ability to, learn things and come together to still come and perform.
Yes.
And I think the choir has been one of your advantages, your strongholds. I mean, you are very strong. Many of your members travel outside and then they still come. I think one of your programs during December, we had one of your members even coming all the way from Canada
Yes.
and joining you,
us.
and still he came
He
to
came
to perform.
Yes.
I mean,
So
so it means that he learns the thing whilst he's even abroad.
Exactly.
As soon as he comes home, he still comes. So how do you connect with your members abroad?
Yeah, I think we have a group where we've added all of them, those in the diaspora, and fortunately for us, they are the ones helping. Let me say helping in financial aspects of the choir because and they are really helping us. And if we add those people who have traveled, I think the choir can be 200.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, many of your members come to the choir and they are blessed and they get their papers and they are gone.
You know, I'm telling the choir members that so person you know,
Brother choir. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's a very fantastic point. Now let me ask you, Dr. Dennis, what are your next projects in 2026? What have you done any project yet? And then what if you've done them, let us know what you've done in 2026. But if not, what are the projects that are ahead of us to do as the choir?
Okay. Viewers, okay. I would like to start with this from Gold Coast to Ghana. Okay. I think one of our major programs is mainly done at the beginning of the year. Sometimes we record, then we post, sometimes we do live. And this is the first time we are doing a live podcast for this program. Okay. So from Gold Coast to Ghana is one of our major programs. And then we move on to prison visits, prison mission. We have a prison mission going every year. Last year, when the vice president talked about we going to the whole central prisons, we had, I think we did a lot for them.
A wonderful time with the prisons.
Yes, we had a wonderful time with the inmates, and then later on we realized that they needed a corn meal, so we had to buy them. Yes.
So this year too.
So this year too,
it's going to be a project like that
in June.
All right.
This June we are going to visit one or maybe two of the prisons, and then in July, this July, our favorite program and your favorite program, we will be having this program, Camp Race. Okay, your favorite program. When people have been complaining that it's been a long time we had Camp Race, so I want to assure you that this year, this July, we are having this Camp Race in Kumasi. So wherever you are, don't say that the choir for me and this year we are having Camp Race 2026 in Kumasi. So we want to see everybody there. So the last major program that we are going to do is VOT, Voice of Thanksgiving, the Family Experience, season 2. I think we had the first season last week. And so
that was last year, December.
Last year, sorry. We had the first season last year. So this year we will be having this the same time, the same month, December. Okay. But the dates and everything will come as the year goes by. And then we also have special visitations and institutional visits that we do in between. We visit churches, we visit schools, colleges, universities, and a whole lot. And we also be visiting them. So for our major programs for the year, that is what the choir GH will be doing.
All right.
If you invite us for a program to will come.
All right. So do you accept programs from people, from churches, from individuals who will invite you to come for their programs?
Oh yes, we do. We look at sometimes, as you were saying, most of our members are students. Sometimes we look at the season and we look at how the program is going to benefit us and what it is going to, how the logistics and everything, how we can move members. So it entails a lot. But if we look at all those factors, those circumstances, and we see that this program is going to help us, we'll definitely go. But we don't just put programs right away. We just analyze them.
All right. So it means that the choir GH is available if you want to book them for your weddings, for your engagements, for your church activities, for your funerals. Yes, as the PR is saying, that you can book them and they will come and deliver. And that is one thing that they can assure you. Yes, they will do whatever you want to do. If you want to invite them even for a 2-hour show, non-stop. So now let's look. Do you have patrons? You being the PR, let me ask you, do you have patrons?
Yes, we have.
And is there a need to have patrons?
Thank you very much. And this question, I wanted the president to talk about it since he is the financial, he is in charge of finance, but since he didn't talk about it, then I have to talk about it. Okay, so we have patrons.
Okay.
We have patrons who help us in our cause,
Yes.
in our work.
Yes.
And we have other people we go to, not necessarily as patrons, but some people will just go to when there's a program, we go to them and they help us. But we had last year we started a program which we invited people. We visited people in their homes so that we can, in quotes, recruit them to be patrons for us. Yeah, so there is a need for us to get patrons. Actually, right now that our numbers are growing, that means the financial burden is going to grow. So we need a lot of patrons.
Okay.
We need a lot of patrons. So if you are watching us and you want to help us, and I'm not going to say anything.
All right.
All
right. So currently the YGH they need patrons. So if you want to be part of, the patrons group, kindly reach to us, and then we would come, and then we would, sit down with you and see how you also will benefit from whatever that we do. So thank you very much for letting us know. And then your last words for members.
I think most of our members are home watching us right now. Some of them they are asking a lot of questions this year. Gold Coast events. That's what we are doing. So we want to initiate something else. So I want to tell our members that in Jao, we are still with them. The rest of the programs that are left, I think we have a visitation upcoming next month. We'll be going somewhere. And so we entreat all of them to come for rehearsals this Sunday. Yes. And I want to send a special greetings to all Ghanaians since today is 69th Independence Day.
All right.
Ghana just need a share from Gold Coast to Ghana. I want to wish everyone and my friends and everyone, my parents, Michelle Bia.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to say thank you so much for joining us. But before we go, note that this is the YGH and we brought you from Gold Coast to Ghana live from Kumasi. And all of you watching us across the globe, we would like to say thank you so much for spending time with us. And to our fellow Ghanaians, you can say, yemfa ensiye, yemfa akomapa, na yemfa odo, yemfa nchiche ye Ghana. Na oman ebeye ya efrime, ene wo, ene ye. And to all the YGH members, we want to say thank you so much for being part of this wonderful group. For this one, I'd like to mention a very special mention. Mr. Nobote, he has been so helpful to us. And we'd like to say that thank you so much for always being part of the YGH. Your support, your prayers, your guidance, and your money has been so helpful. And we'd like to say a very big thank you to all the executive members, to all the members, and to the crew who came to join us today for this wonderful edition of Gold Coast to Ghana. We'd like to say a very big thank you. The only lady who came with us today, yes, Becky. Yes, a special one to Becky. Yes, she was the only lady who was with us today. And we'd like to say, because today is Ghana's Independence Day. And so we'd like to say a very big thank you. But before we close and go, we would like to end with Asube. For this song, I would like you to take your time and listen. Asube ba ofia, manakonya, manakwaba, nyadaje mano na wonsiesie, na wo asube a mutumi ade. Thank you so much for joining us, and may God bless you. See you next year on the same channel from Gold Coast to Ghana. Thank you very much.
munto patope so free, et tu tracem free, donia, libera yewonya, sheja sunje, yenya sunja, dana betu kono, yenya sunja, eni jebemo, yenya sunja, dana fabemo. Precious Asunte, oh my precious Asunte, yenya sunja, kana betum kono. Ye precious Asunte, oh my precious Asunte, yenya sunja, kana betum kono. Abatwo munzo pankope so free. Et tu trafes free, donia, libera yewonya, sheja sunje, yenya sunja, dana betu kono, yenya sunja, eni jebemo, yenya sunja, dana fabemo. Asunte, oh my precious Asunte, yenya sunja, kana betum kono. Ye precious Asunte, oh my precious Asunte, yenya sunja, kana betum kono. Ye precious Asunte, oh my precious Asunte, yenya sunja, kana betum kono. Ye precious Asunte, oh my precious Asunte.